Okay, I call this segment Pimp My Carnifex. Fans of Warhammer Demons, do not fear. Warhammer Demons will be back. I'm just waiting on a package in the mail for the next installment. And so in the meantime, I thought I'd show you guys what I have been working on. The release of the new rules for 40K got me thinking 40K, so I thought I'd dust off my old Tyranids and do some work on those. As you can tell from listening to my Warhammer Demons, I'm a fan of what you see is what you get. I try and do it as much as possible. But the Tyranids have so many options that it can be difficult to do without having to buy a whole bunch of different models. So my one friend Lexicon told me about using magnets, and I had never really seen that before. But I went to Radio Shack and got them. They're in the tools section. They're called rare earth magnets, and you can find them there. The person you ask might not know what you're talking about though, but get somebody who knows what they're doing there, and they can point you to these things. They're $2 for 2 of them, and I thought before working on my Carnifex I'd try it out on the Hive Tyrant here. So what I did was I just glued them to where the venom cannon would go, and then glued some onto the venom cannon. Boom. It's functional. It looks like crap though. I mean, come on, look at that. Maybe with some paint it'll look a little bit better. But if I don't want to do that, I want to give them some devourers here, then I just do this, give them a couple. Right there you go, and you got the twin link devourers, or hey, give them a barb strangler, right? So that's the plan. So I thought I'd try it out on the new Carnifex model. So here he is. I put the body together, and then I didn't want it to look like it did on the Hive Tyrant, so I decided to countersink them a little bit. Secret here is the 13/64 drill bit. Drilled down, you might end up going all the way through, but you want to leave a little for the magnet to adhere to with the super glue. And the other thing is, try as you might, these magnets, the polarity makes a difference. Here's what I mean by that. Like these two, they won't go together. I can't get them to attach because one's a north pole and one's a south pole. Okay, see, that's how they go. So no matter how many fail-safe things you put into place, I ended up getting one of these reversed, and it was a pain because then none of the things would want to attach. But let's see, I want to deck them out with the claws here, and then give him some siding talons. All right, so there I go. He's now, which head do I want to go with? All right, so I didn't make these magnetic because they tend to stick good enough as it is. You can make him tusk, just kind of snap it in place there. Go with, I think this is Bioplasma Attack. Put them in place there. And once I get this primed, if it doesn't hold up, what you can do, this is your good friend, you probably have some of this around. It's the stuff you use to put posters on the wall. You can get it in the office supply section. Put a little dab of that in there, it'll do you. That's what I use on the different tail bits. Got the mace tail if I want to do that, and then I can, got some little stuff there. Just stick it right there, and then it'll stay on. It doesn't eat the paint or anything once you get it all painted. Pretty handy stuff. So it allows me to have all the different options for my Carnifex. I don't have to have one pose. If I'm going to give them the devourers, just do that. Then maybe a venom cannon. Heck, why not? The venom cannon and the barb strangler are a little bit trickier since they're, oh sorry, they're 2 parts. You want to try and pose them and get them to fit up before you put them on, like that. So that's my pimped out Carnifex. The cost of all the magnets, I needed 9 packages, so it was about 18 bucks to have this fully customizable Carnifex. What I'm going to do in the future with the other ones, my buddy Lexicon had mentioned, so you don't have to worry about the polarity problem, is if I would just put metal here instead of the magnet, it would still be magnetized. I only need magnet on 1/2. I don't really know what to use. I don't have access to thin sheet metal. I don't want to get into cutting that. It'd be too sharp. But what I was thinking is maybe if I get thumbtacks and cut off the pin, they have sort of a rounded edge. It might adhere pretty well to this. Maybe some of you are like, oh, okay, yeah, Devster, I've seen this kind of thing before. The dude I play against has it, or I've got it. It worked for other armies as well, different weapons on a tank or anything where you have different options. Maybe I'm getting late to the party on this, but I heard about it. Never seen anybody do it. Kind of trying to reinvent the wheel here maybe, but this is what I've done, and it is working out great. I highly recommend it. So take care. Next time I should be back with the Warhammer Demons, talking about the Heralds of Corn. Until then, take care.